calling to all the messengers of God in the 7 churches according to the book of Revelation. God is saying it is time to sound the alarm, to blow your trumpets over and over again. The day of God's vengeance is here. The King is returning, an event that will be glorious for the righteous and dreadful for the wicked. The first half of the year, when Christians who prophesied falsely and told people false dreams and visions will be condemned, as it is written in Ezekiel chapter 13. It was a strategy of the enemy to mislead people, to give a false start to the churches, and to make the true children of God look like a joke to non-believers when their prophecies were not fulfilled by God. The half-truths they spoke of, it was the enemy using them to bait or lure people in and manipulate them and control them with fear and a false sense of hope without knowing the full truth. Indeed, his people are destroyed by lack of knowledge. In other words, ignorance. For they do not know the will of God, the true will of God for his people when he returns. They will be judged severely for spreading misinformation, spreading false prophecies, visions, and dreams. If they do not repent and stop prophesying in the name of the Lord our God, they will be destroyed. They will indeed be condemned, as it is written. Now God is giving us the true go signal. The sound of victory will soon be heard in all of Jerusalem, symbolizing the people of God, and the sound of defeat in the streets of Babylon, symbolizing the wicked ones. The year of retribution is about to commence. God's vengeance is about to be poured out like flood, for they did not take heed to the warnings of his messengers and continue to persecute them day and night. God has heard their cries and felt their pain, and he will not relent for his children. He is a just and righteous God who will reward the righteous and punish the wicked. Time has run out for them. God is filled with wrath against those people who has heaped abuse against his children and against celestial beings, angels in the flesh, who are sent on earth with a big mission. It is written, "Let the one who does wrong continue to do wrong. Let the vile person continue to be vile. Let the one who does right continue to do right. And let the holy person continue to be holy." Get excited, children of God. Our Master is coming back. Warn the others, our dear brothers and sisters, fellow servants, so they may wake up and not be found sleeping when he returns, so they won't share in drinking the cup of wrath of the Lord. Do not hesitate. Do not run away from this calling. The Lord is with you, so do not fear, for there are more who are with you than those who are against you. And this is God's will for his children, his remnants. We will be gathered from the 4 corners of the earth soon to return to our promised land where God has exiled us from because we have disobeyed him and did not follow his decrees and laws in the past. When God pours his wrath here on earth, we will be protected in our land, while many nations will try to come together and attack us, but they will flee and be defeated by God. The return of the exiles, or the rise of the remnant, will be all over the news. This is God preparing a feast for us in the presence of our enemies. God has appointed young leaders like David to lead his people. They have been prepared by God to become leaders and deliverers. The elders will not and should not complain, for God is showing that the new era will be led or will be under the influence of young legends whom God has refined in the fire 7 times and has been proven worthy by God. So who are we to question whom God chooses? For it is written, God does not look at the outside appearance of men, such as age, ethnicity, race, status, etc., as men do, but God looks at the heart. For it is written in 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 26 to 28, Brothers and sisters, think of what you were when you were called. Not many of you were wise by human standards. Not many were influential. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. God chose the weak things of the world to shame the strong. God chose the lowly things of this world and the despised things and the things that are not to nullify the things that are. The last will be first. God always saves the best for last. So let us not put God in the box and have confidence in Him and His choices or decisions, for His ways are higher than our ways. Know that He has our best interest at heart all the time. The Spirit and the bride say, Come. And let the one here say, Come. Let the one who is thirsty come. And let the one who wishes take the free gift of the water of life. He is coming to start His reign on earth as it is in heaven on David's throne, and His rewards are with Him. The prince of this world already stands condemned, and he knows his time has run out, and he is about to taste the reality of his defeat that has already been sealed on the cross. So do not be surprised and be prepared for his last attempts of attacking you to lead you astray, right? For you are divinely protected by God. I declare that no weapons formed against you shall prosper. If God is for us, then who is against us? It is written, there will be no more delay. But in the days when the seventh angel is about to sound his trumpet, the mystery of God will be accomplished, just as He announced to His servants, the prophets. The harvest is ripe. God is about to swing His sickle to separate the good and the evil. The time has come, my beloved, to prepare the way for the King.